Yo, what up? It's your boy Chad back on another video. Back on Angel Time. I want to first ask if you guys can hit the like button on the way into the video. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it means everything to me. And if you guys are liking the content, subscribe to the tribe. Alright, so let's get it. If you guys look at the title of the video, I named it Semen Retention Beginner's Guide for Men of God. Semen Retention Beginner's Guide for Men of God. And what inspired me to make this video is I left a message on my community asking you guys how long you guys been on your semen retention journey. And I can see the majority of you guys have been on it for days or weeks or 6 months to a year. So you guys are fairly new to this journey. And first I want to say congratulations for you guys for waking up and starting to see the truth behind semen retention and getting closer to God. You start to see things from the spiritual lens rather than the cardinal lens. And also, as you guys know, in the beginning of the journey, like Satan is going to attack you hard because you're so close to what your life used to be. Like Satan wants you to give up and go back to his kingdom so you could be under bondage. So, and as you guys know, I've been on this journey for more than 2 years now. So I want to give you guys tips on how to stay strong on this journey. So without further ado, let's get it. Let's go. And of course, me being a man of God, I got to start this with some conviction. So first is you're sinning. And as you guys know, like God hates all form of sexual immorality, which means masturbation, fornication, and just anything that's sexually immoral. Like God hates all of that. And as you guys know, the wages of sin is death. So every time you go to do these things, you're in the hot seat of God's judgment, which we all do not want to be in. And not only with that, like you are bringing curses upon yourself. You may be bringing curses upon your family. Like you're not going to have any prosperity in your life. You're just going to always be low vibrational when you're doing these type of things. Like when you're at enmity with God, there's never going to be any blessings to ever come into your life. And more you get on the journey, you start to learn about the spiritual realm. Like there's two realms, the physical realm and the spiritual realm. And in the spiritual realm, like if you're a child of God, like you know that you have angels encamped around you. And as you guys know, this angels sit there and they watch you, like they observe you, your tendencies and everything that you do in your life. And not only the angels watch you, the demons watch you also. So the angels are going to report your sins to God and the demons is going to report your sins to the devil. So again, man, how can you enjoy something knowing that you're going to get in trouble by God if you do these things, and also knowing that demons is watching you also, like basically begging you to do it, like begging you to fornicate, begging you to masturbate, like begging you to be at odds with God. So how can you enjoy something knowing that you're going to be punished for doing it? So, and that is the main reason why I stopped doing it, because pleasure must have some type of enjoyment in it. And what type of enjoyment will I get out of doing something knowing that I'm going to be punished afterwards for doing it? So that is what convicted me, and that's what made me stop doing it. And that is why I put this first, because having that fear of God in you is going to make you not want to commit this sin, or any sin for that matter. So that was definitely first right there, man. You are sinning when you do these type of things. And next is to identify your triggers. And you got to ask yourself, like, what makes me want to fap, or what makes me want to fornicate? And identify these things and eliminate it, which means like sometimes you're going to have to unfollow those girls on Instagram, or even delete your Instagram or Facebook in general. Like sometimes you got to stop watching television or watching movies or anything to make you get these thoughts and get these desires, or stop entertaining certain conversations with certain people that's going to make you to want to go back to your old life. Like even you got to get rid of some of these friends, man. Some of these men, most of these men nowadays, man, all they do is worried about chasing women and all those type of vain things. So even if you got to do that, man, get rid of anything that triggers you to make you want to fap or fornicate, man. Anything, even if it's little, get rid of that thing, because that thing is going to have you wanting to give into your urges. And the more you keep thinking about something, the more you're going to just keep wanting to do it. So eliminate anything that triggers you to want to fap or fornicate or do any type of sexual immorality, man. Eliminate these things. Eliminate all these triggers in your life that's going to make you give into these urges. And next is to set goals. And in my case, I just went cold turkey on this approach. Like once I found out this was a sin, and once I got that conviction, like I just told myself I'm never fapping again. And the next time I'm fornicating is going to be with my wife. So that's what I told myself. Like I'm never doing this again. But my journey may not be your journey, and maybe you need to work up to this point. So set goals for yourself, man. Tell yourself that, all right, I'm not fapping in 3 days. And then that 3 days become 5 days. That 5 days become 7 days. 7 days become 10. Like, and then next thing you know, you're at 2 weeks. Next thing you know, you're at 3 weeks. Like you just keep gradually going. And the more you can go without doing it, like the more you're gonna start to be like, no, I don't want to break my streak. Like I don't want to go back to doing this. And let's say if you was to break your streak, like you're gonna say to yourself that, why did I even do this? Like I went 21 days without doing this. Like why even break my streak for this? So once you set that goal in your life, you actually act on that goal, you actually deny yourself, like you're not gonna even want to do that no more, man. One of a man's innate desires is conquest. And conquest is when you do something for a long period of time and you conquer something. So again, man, like you're not gonna even want to break that streak. Like once you hit a high point, you're just gonna want to see how far you can go. So again, man, set them small goals in your life, and them small goals become big goals, and then next thing you know, you're not even worried about it no more. Like I'm not even worried about it no more. Like I told you guys, like next time I'm fornicate is when I'm gonna be married. So again, man, you just start to develop a different mindset when you're on this journey. So setting goals for yourself would definitely help you out on this journey. And next is to control your newly gained attraction. And this is actually my favorite talking point, because you guys know on this semen retention journey, like you're gonna start to look better, and like you're gonna start to get in better shape, like your muscles are gonna pop more, your skin is gonna get brighter, you're gonna have more vibrancy, your skin is gonna become more nourished, you're gonna have that glow to you, you're gonna have that aura around you, like you're just gonna become that walking magnet to women. And those women that used to play you, those women that used to curve you, those women that used to call you corny or ugly or lame and all that type of stuff, those women will come right back on this journey. So you definitely got to be able to control that newly gained attraction, man. Like don't get over your head on this journey. Don't become like these other cardinal men just trying to use semen retention to get at women and all that type of stuff. Like don't become a whoremonger like them. Like again, man, control your newly gained attraction, man. Like don't let it get to you, and don't let that attraction boost your head, man. So again, players, like just because you're looking better, just because your muscles are starting to pop, man, don't go back to your old vomit, man. Like don't even downplay it if you can, man. Once you get those compliments and all that type of stuff, just be like, all right, thank you, or whatever like that, man. Don't let it boost your head. So that was definitely another point right there, man. Don't let that newly gained attraction get to your head. So and next is to channel your energy. And as you guys know, like one of the perks on the semen retention journey is you literally become a freak of nature. Like you have energy for days, as they say. Like there were days where I went to the gym twice a day, 3 times a day. Like maybe you can even get in a 4 time a day. Like you just never know on the semen retention journey. Like you have so much energy to do whatever you want to do. But the point is to transmute this energy to doing something positive, like bettering yourself. Like, so you need to be working on your purpose. Like you need to be reading more, or like I said, just working out more, or just transmuting this energy to something positive and using this energy to better yourself at the end of the day. So again, man, you want to always use this energy for something better, man. Like better yourself using this energy, because semen retention is probably the best natural source of energy. So again, man, transmute this energy to doing something positive in your life and better yourself. So next is no edging. Edging is actually a term that I just found out about. Like, I guess it's when you guys masturbate but don't release. But what is the point of doing that? Like, if you're going to masturbate, isn't the point to release? But to the point, like I said, I don't get the edging. I don't know why people do it, but I just want to recommend you guys not to do it, because what happens if you release by mistake? Like, if you release by mistake, you just masturbated, which means you just sinned. So again, man, I don't get the point of edging, and I don't recommend you guys to do it, man. If anything, man, just don't look at it, don't touch it, don't do anything with it. Like the only time you should be touching your member is when you're using the bathroom. Like, so again, man, just forget it's there, man. Don't look at it, don't touch it, and don't edge. So again, man, I don't know the point of it, but just got to put that out there, man. No edging. And next is do not believe propaganda. And as you guys know, in this journey, like people are going to tell you that semen retention is a placebo effect, or if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Or I even had people say that you're going to get prostate cancer for being on semen retention, which is nonsense. Like if you're on semen retention for God, do you think that God is going to curse you with particular cancer for you doing something that's going to bring honor and glory to him? Like, that doesn't make no sense, man. So to the point, man, don't believe any of this nonsense that you hear nowadays. Like, these people at the end of the day, man, they want to just keep you fapping or keep you fornicating because they don't want you to become the best version of yourself. Like, they don't want you to tap into that next spiritual being that you're going to become. So again, man, like nobody wants you to become better in this life, man. So never listen to this nonsense propaganda that you hear, man. Just stay on the course and stay on this journey, man. And lastly is don't get sad during wet dreams. And wet dreams is bound to happen, man. Like, in fact, that's probably the only propaganda you should listen to. wet dreams is going to happen, but don't get discouraged, man. Wet dreams is also not a relapse also, because you cannot control what happens in your sleep or whatever like that. So again, man, don't get discouraged, man. Don't get sad, man. Just keep going on your journey. Follow the laws that it says in Leviticus. Take a shower, wash your sheets, and just act like it never happened, man. Satan got a job to do. Satan wants you to get back to your old life, and he's going to use these attacks on you to take your energy or just to do anything, man. So again, man, don't get sad when that happens, man. It's part of the journey. So to summarize the video, man, the semen retention beginner guide for men of God. First is you're sinning when you do this. Second is to identify your triggers. Third is to set goals. Fourth is to control your newly gained attraction. Fifth is to channel your energy. Sixth is no edging. Seventh is do not believe propaganda. And lastly, do not get sad over wet dreams. So that wraps up the video right there, man. Hopefully this video was edifying for you guys, man. And hopefully I hope you guys in your semen retention journey. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video out to everybody. First, get right to the Most High. Figure it out every time.